Mobile's a very important part of the overall Hershey digital strategy. It's growing by leaps and bounds, so it's a very important part of the way we think about connecting with our consumers and our customers. From a consumer standpoint, we think about paid, earned, and owned media. And from a customer standpoint, we think about path to purchase. And within each of those, we have many activities, tactics, strategies that we use to drive against making sure that we win as much as we can with the consumers and the customers. Just a few years ago, within Hershey, only about 5% or so of all the folks that were visiting our own websites were doing so through mobile technology. Today it's getting close to 50%. And that's all happened in a very short period of time. Consumers are now saying, hey, wherever I am, I want access. I want to know what I want, when I want to know it, wherever I am. And they're looking for manufacturers who understand that and can make those connections with them. Mobile is not its own strategy. Mobile is part of the way we do business. And to that end, we have embedded mobile in the way we think about all of our activities, whether it be customer marketing, whether it be brand plans, whether it be our media plan. Mobile is a piece of that because it is just so ubiquitous within the overall ecosystem of how consumers and customers are connected. So as you think about a consumer's day, as our retail business goes, where is a consumer and what's the best way to connect with them? When we build content, we try to make sure that it can be agnostic of the type of medium in which it could be viewed so that consumers have the ability to make the connection, whether they're on a desktop computer, whether they're doing it mobile, or whether they're watching on television, more traditional mediums. So we try to connect with consumers wherever they are. Mobile and digital in general has provided great opportunities for us to accelerate our learning and our knowledge curves. As we understand consumers' purchasing behavior, we understand where they are through the day and how to enhance their lifestyle, what kinds of activities work and don't work. We spend a lot of time gathering those kinds of insights so that we can continue to be a great partner for everybody that we do business with, as well as to accelerate and enhance our business model. So first off, just keeping up with technology is not that easy. Just a few years ago, many of our websites were built in Flash. As iOS has come out the door, they're not as compatible, and all of a sudden we're not as connected with consumers as they would like us to be. Second piece is content. So consumers are emerging and changing in a lot of ways. The more connected consumer in North America is in many ways a little bit more millennial, and their wants and desires and the way that they want to be engaged with is a little bit different than some of the other targets like baby boomers as an example. And around the world, consumers that are connected in a mobile environment have different needs in terms of the way they think about what do they want to see from a content standpoint and how they want to connect with brands. And then the third piece is so how do you as an organization embrace the growth in technology and the importance that that represents within an emerging business model. We've wrestled with how connected are our agencies. Our digital agencies are above-the-line agencies. How do we think about the connectedness of our own folks in terms of process, approvals, what makes sense for us to talk about in a digital world, in a digital environment. And so there's lots of change that on an internal basis that we need to work through to make sure that we're able to give the consumers the best content and technology that they would absolutely want. We have a technology council that is made up of senior leaders that cuts across functions and geographies. What this enables us to do is connect activities that are technology-based across different functions around the world so that we can have scale and synergy in our learning and our thinking and strategically drive against the learning opportunity. That then allows each function and each group to drive hard within their expertise on activities that will enhance consumer experience or customer experience or however that technology is going to be used, but have a center point where it all gets reconnected.